So we are by no means men bashers, but we have a lot to say about being a woman in real estate. Did you know over 63% of National Association of Realtor memberships are women? So we hold the majority, and we're going to let you know all the pros and cons of being a woman in real estate.
Hey everyone, so it's Lori and Kayleen here from No Walls, No Limit Brokerage YouTube channel here on YouTube. And we are going over a ton of content explaining all about our experience with EXP, the good, the bad, the ugly. So make sure you hit that subscribe button or that bell as we go through everything that we have learned about EXP. We have agents reaching out to us all the time who are thinking of joining EXP or have questions about real estate, whether they're new or been in the industry for a long time. Reach out day, night, weekend. It doesn't matter. We love what we do and we love helping you build your real estate business. 719-639-3393, and let's start collaborating. All right, so today we're talking about being women in real estate. I feel like there is, always men talking about their perspective in real estate. And so we just wanted to pop on and give you our perspective of being women in real estate, the pros, the cons. We work with a lot of male agents that we absolutely love. But is our perspective different? Just like their perspective is different? Absolutely. And so we just wanted to talk about that a little bit.
Well, and what we realized and kind of why we started making the channel was when we were Googling and searching YouTube for reasons to join our EXP brokerage, 90% of the videos we got were all from a man's perspective,
right?
Which is great, but my husband thinks a whole lot different logistically than I do. What? And so just having a different perspective, and maybe you're a man watching this and you want to be able to talk to women who want to join your team.
Yeah.
This may be of information that would be of value to you in your business and just different perspectives. So
I guess one main thing, and that's what we always talk about is, and maybe my husband's biggest concern sometimes is safety. And so how, as a real estate agent in today's market, today's world, do you keep yourself safe? We have people who reach out and I'm like, block, block. Or you're meeting a client that you've never met before and you have to go show them a home. And so we do put safety measures in place. I think, we have it set up on our iPhones, or we can always find each other.
We do a lot of stalking online before we do Zoom calls with clients. And so we feel like we've met that client. A lot of times if there's any iffy or red flags, we always do at least the first appointment together.
Right. And if you don't have someone in your area that we can help reach you out. We can help connect you with a mentor or somebody that, might be at EXP, or, reach out to your other brokerage and see if there's someone else who could go on that initial appointment with you. I just think it's so important that, your safety is the first thing that comes to mind in real estate.
And put the tools literally in your purse.
Yeah.
You may get a concealed permit. You may just carry pepper spray. You may take a jiu-jitsu class, whatever makes you feel comfortable.
But you're gonna do a jiu-jitsu move on me.
Kung Fu Panda.
Yeah.
But do whatever it takes to feel confident, and always do your homework. There are plenty of apps out there also where you can run backgrounds. I guess it just depends on your comfort level, where you're doing your real estate business and what the dynamics is around there. But even if you're in suburbia sitting in an open house, we always have two of us there. So it really helps with that.
Yeah. And we know, like we said, we know it's not ideal, or not ideal. We know it's not the situation for everybody, but there definitely are steps you can put in place and to, give yourself a support system in your local community that you can bounce ideas off of and make sure that you are safe. And so always just do that. I know there's different things on your Century Connect or Century Lock, whatever you're using, that you can hit an emergency button, but just make sure that you are safe in that aspect, and don't put yourself in the situation where you are putting yourself at risk.
So another topic that we want to talk about, being a woman in real estate. If you're on social media, and we do a ton of content on social media, and not only for our agents but also for our clients. And I do feel like social media, even with my teenager, this is totally a topic we discuss. Everybody always puts out there just the good. There is good, bad, and ugly. Nobody wants to post about the ugly, the bad stuff.
Yeah.
And so just have a realistic vision of what you can handle, what your life will look like as a real estate agent.
Yeah.
It's not always glamorous. We're changing clothes in a car or grabbing Taco Bell for dinner several nights a week, surviving off coffee. So you have to set your priorities and be able to continue to juggle all the time being a woman in real estate. We have families, and so that's a whole nother juggling act. But just a real estate career in itself requires you to be a multitasker.
Right. So I think you talked on like two different topics there. So one is, being, on social media and comparing yourself to other people, and that is definitely true. You do that. I think, unfortunately, us as females, we do that more maybe than men do. But again, like Kaylee, they're always putting their best out there. They're not telling you about,
the deals that they lost, the stress they're under, they put lipstick on and call it good.
So you just got to know that when you're going out there is that, when you're going to be on social media, you're going to have people say good and bad about you, and you just got to be prepared for that and to, I guess, rise above it, I would say. And the second piece that you were talking about is multitasking, and that is something.
Have to be a hustler.
I think that we are just we're good at multitasking. I think that's what we love to do.
Sometimes we hit our limits, though. Like everybody has a threshold, and you have to know when your time is done. You aren't being productive anymore. Sometimes we'll be doing computer work at night, and I realize, you know what, my mind's not in it. I'm just going to make mistakes. We'll pick up back tomorrow morning. And so realizing your limit and your threshold and knowing when you're productive and, continue to multitask, but also be productive at it.
Right. And one thing I struggle with kind of pertaining to that is, whether we're male or female, we're always going to struggle with these next 2 points I'm going to make. It doesn't make a difference who you are, but it's just being present, for your family or for your friends when you are. Like I have such a hard time turning it off. Like I'm at home, my kids will be asking me questions and she's like, Mom, did you hear me? Mom, did you hear me? I'm like,
kind of.
Can you repeat it? Repeat that one more time. So I think that is something I'm always working on is, when to shut it off, because it's, what we like about it is it's flexible, but at the same time, male, female, you have to learn how to be present, for your family and friends when it is important. Are you going to be doing multitasking, doing things simultaneously all the time? But it's something that I'm always working on.
Well, and I guess one story, since we're storytellers, that my husband pointed out to me that I always reflect back on. We both come from parents that had entrepreneurial backgrounds, and he comes from somewhere that work. James, my husband, made it a point that when he comes home, his time at home is dedicated to his family. Does he work long hours? Yes. Does he work weekends? Yes. But I know when he's home, he's dedicated to the time with us, and that means more than the extra hours of juggling. So,
right.
Being able to compartmentalize, which I do think men are better at that than women, being able to say, all right, now I'm home from work, put it away. So.
Right. So I think we talked about safety. We talked about multitasking. I'm just reading off our little cheat notes here. Agents always present themselves as best. So have some thick skin in the game a little bit. And then one thing, again, I know we're talking about women in real estate, but male or female, this is our biggest pet peeve, is when you call somebody, like another agent.
Oh my gosh, I know what you're talking about.
It's like my biggest pet peeve.
So yeah, I'm sorry I didn't answer my phone. I was at a showing and then I had a listing appointment, and then I've just been so busy. I have 8 things under contract. Blah, blah, blah,
I'm like, I don't need to know that. I was just calling to ask you if I could show your house today, or I was calling to ask you if I could schedule an inspection on Tuesday. Like, I don't need to know that you have 16 listings, 14 buyers, 12,000 million. Like, agents do that all the time, and it is my biggest pet peeve. I honestly sometimes want to just say, Oh, that's
egos.
great. It's just,
That's what we're talking
egos.
about. And it's men, women alike,
Yeah.
whoever. And honestly,
some of the worst ones are female ones that we
you don't
call.
have to give an excuse why you're calling back. Just pick up the phone. Hey,
yeah,
it's Kayleen. Just getting back to you. They don't need to know, hey, it's Kayleen. I was in another appointment.
I know. So we always joke about that a little bit. That's we will get all off topic on that. But another thing, you know, as women, and you know, like you have to support your family. But in real estate, what I love is the sky's the limit. Like,
yeah,
you know, we were in education before, and I think teachers deserve to get more pay, and I think they are fabulous and most underappreciated, underpaid profession in our country. However, in real estate, the sky's the limit, and I know that if I work harder, I'll be rewarded more.
You get directly rewarded,
right?
Like I feel like some kind of where you're going is, you know, when you work for the government or even an employer, like you may have a salary and you may earn a commission, but your success is directly given back to you by the time and energy that you put into this business.
Right. And so, I mean, in education, they would just say, oh, you're really good at this. Here's some more jobs to do, and we're not going to pay you more. And I was like, well, wait a minute. I'm going to work twice as hard. And so that's the part I love about real estate, especially for females, when if you have to support your kids or wherever you're at in life, is that, you know, what you put into it, and the sky's the limit with your growth potential or your salary. Those are great aspects. So for your
real estate business, I think one of the most important things is finding what brokerage and that vehicle for your real estate business is the best fit for you. So as a woman in real estate, we talked it over, but EXP was the best fit for many reasons. And bottom line, it provided so much flexibility. We could brand ourselves. The sky's the limit. We could partner with people wherever. We created residual income, so that when you have that little dip in the market, whatever, we still have paychecks coming in. We can provide healthcare benefits. The list goes on. EXP was just the best fit. Everybody thinks of it as an MLM business, and you know, we're just trying on here to try to get you to sign up under. Yes, it's a benefit, but it works. And I'm going to tell you why it works, because everybody in our downline, we want to succeed, because yes, we do get monetarily rewarded.
Yeah.
But I feel like the people that come into that, it's because that's your genuine heart.
Right. And you can align yourself with your correct sponsor. And so we chose a sponsor that we're like, we speak your language. Like I think, and you can see that, you know, they have the growth opportunities that we needed. And I think when you look at a traditional brokerage, you can pick your mentor or your sponsor within those certain walls of your brokerage.
And they don't have to be in your city.
With EXP, you can choose anybody to be your sponsor and to align yourself with them. So I just think the opportunities to grow and to choose someone who is like you and who's someone who's going to have a vested interest in you is just invaluable with EXP. And so that is one thing that we loved about EXP.
So if you're at all thinking about making the move and you want more information or just want to talk it through, you know, we aren't going to sell you on EXP. We're going to listen to you. We're going to, you know, listen to your needs. If it is something that we can help with, or we know somebody who may benefit you, we'd love to share it. Click on the link below in the description. We have our Calendly link down there. Set up a meeting with us. We love to talk it through, meet you, see how we can help you with your real estate business.
So give us a call, 719-639-3393 with any real estate questions at all, and let's help you grow your business.